Stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Hey everybody, Sean Patrick back, as crunchy as ever. You know how to, Jesus Christ, equipment serve your purpose. Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh. Mm. Yeah, I had a nice weekend off. Apparently nothing really happens newsworthy on the weekends, so I went in the yard and some dusting, cleaned up a lot of fur. My producer's throwing it everywhere. Sure. Never cleans up after himself. But anyway, let's just get straight down to it. So my virtual hugs and kisses go to Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland. Today in the multi-ministers meeting, Dr. Tam was asked about what the WHO had said, essentially saying that there is no proven immunity to the COVID virus. When she answered saying that there's no known immunity, which is what the WHO's release actually said, the journalist said, "Oh well, I'll just make a comment. You don't agree with the WHO." To which Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland jumped in, saying, "Well, that's not fair," because it wasn't. If the journal had taken the time to actually read the release that the WHO had put out, maybe they would have understood that they were saying that there is no proof of such a thing and we cannot trust that there is. We haven't done the research. The research is being done very, very, very avidly, but it's not there yet, and we don't know. Well, it is really pathetic that you felt the need to do that, Journal. And it's also really pathetic that you gave Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia for the need to jump in like that. But she did. And did a great job. Fantastic. And that brings me to one of the 2 points of tonight's show. Main points. The first is that the journalists are getting more aggressive and more aggressive, and the questions are making much less sense if you spend a moment listening or reading. Which is why I'm finding a harder time finding things to say, because they're just doing the same stupid bullshit over and over and over again. It's pathetic. You people are supposed to be educated. And this is your job. How do you not research this before jumping in there? I don't know. I don't get it. You're getting paid to do this. You're supposed to be getting us normies over here more information. But instead, you're making us as angry and frustrated as Premier Ford. I would much rather be as clappy as a ham. So, just knock it off. Get a grip, people. Have some concept of reality. Stop being the little motherfucker in the back of the car screaming, "Are we there yet?" And the car's still moving. We can't possibly be there yet. And to finish up actually not quite finish up the stupid journal thing. I've got 2 stupid journal things I still have to address. Giving the federal government shit for not releasing the provincial data on the federal website. First of all, they are. And second of all, then look at it on the provincial site. The province has to collect it. The province has to release it to the federal government. Then the federal government has to add it to their data. This stuff doesn't happen in moments. It takes time. And claiming they didn't update it over the weekend? I've been watching the thing the whole time. Maybe before suggesting that, why don't you think maybe one of my kids is streaming videos? Maybe four of the people in my house are streaming videos. Because I know how shitty Skype acts when I try to talk to my wife while her roommates are making amazingly beautiful music and playing live concerts online for people because they can't go out and do it as they normally do. It steals the bandwidth. New concept. Ask your IT guy if it's right for you. Oh, the other stupid journo thing is when some asshole referred to what's going on in Fort McMurray as flooding and stuff. Flooding and stuff, that's their problem. And then, shortly after, referred to the flooding and stuff, as secondary emergencies. Wow, you're just pulling the mirror of the lady who asked why the second deployment of troops into Quebec is taking so long, especially after claiming the first deployment didn't happen. Like what? What? Come on, guys, really? Okay, that's what the military on Canadian soil is trained for, taking care of serious emergencies like floods and forest fires and huge, massive storms, things like that. Which is why, as again tonight's star, Chrystia Freeland, pointed out that every year at the beginning of legislature in the spring, there is a meeting with the safety ministers about what is expected in flood and forest fire issues. And now we've just shifted a bunch of the people who normally do that. And having a hard time, because we have to train in the span of a few days more military to take care of old folks' homes. Which, by the way, Premier of Quebec, you can't just take federal money and say, oh no, fuck off, we'll take care of it. Because you know what? You haven't been taking care of it. That's why it's as bad as it is now. And that's why you need the federal government's money to fix it. Suck it up. You fucked it hard. But really, the thing that started me off today was that the CBC, and I'm sure pretty much everybody else, is going on about this Angus Reid poll that said, amongst a great many other lovely claims, 50% of Canadians say their mental health is worsening during this pandemic. Only 50%? Well, no. This can't be right. So, yeah, of course, I went looking. And like I said before, the last poll claimed Canadians believed on 1,006 interviews. Well, I guess these guys were trying to be professional because they based it on 1,593. Look, you can't be saying that this shit is actual information. It makes no sense. You could say, if you asked 1,593 people in PEI, you could suggest that maybe they're thinking in PEI like this. But not across 37.5 million fucking people. It's just ridiculous. It's horrible misinformation. Please knock it the fuck off. It's not helping anybody. It creates fear where there isn't fear. It creates hope where there isn't any. It's garbage. And I'm not saying there's no hope in the situation. There's lots of hope. But we just have to be smart. And we have to stay the fuck away from each other and wash everything. A lot. Yes, that one's proven.